McKeegan is on. He'll kick it off. Taylorville to receive, and they go from our right to left. And the kick comes here to the near side and rolls dead at about the 22 and is picked up there by Brett Scarcelli, and he is drilled at the 20. So a shame. So you remember the Robinson football team, and you can do anything at all. You got a good chance to see some action. Tornadoes are to the line of scrimmage. Tony Mitchell's the quarterback. He goes to the right and gives to his right half on a dive. Brad Bruns. Out as a flanker back. It is going to be a major walk-off, a personal foul again. 60 seconds. We're just underway. Tornadoes with the white jerseys, purple helmets. They've got the purple and gold trim on the silver football pants. And it's a give to the second man, and he is tattooed. It was Brad, second down 11 for Taylorville.
Might have to see the ball in the air here now from Taylorville.
Now they're running the I formation with Bouchon, the fullback, and Bruns, the tailback. Bruns again. And he gets a couple of yards this time, gets it out over the 40 to about the 40, third down and 7. The straight-ahead power running hasn't done it. Perhaps a throw or a sweep or something like that. Back to throw is Mitchell. And it's a screen coming to the near side. The pass is caught, and at the 45 up to the 50 is Burns. He's hit and dropped right at the right side, or he's going to be a flanker back, I guess. He and Chris Brown apparently alternate. They run the double tight end. The I formation with one split back. And it's a give to the fullback. And the fullback is Andy Bouchon, and he
really goes after him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's nose to nose with the offensive guard, Roman Corso. And it's a give to Bruns, the tailback through, and he picks up another 5 yards. He's down to the... He had the good lean forward. Scarcelli back in, out wide. Bouchon, the up back. Bruns, the tailback. And it's a give to the fullback, and he's got the first down. Bouchon drives it inside the 40. The sophomores who sat out the first game last week, but he's back on now and has seen his first varsity action tonight. And it's a give to the second man, and nothing going there. And Bailey and Aaron Schrei, the two linebackers. Bailey's on the left side, Schrei on the right on this set. Here's a pitch to Bruns, tries to turn the right corner, turns it upfield, gets inside the 35 and down to the 33. Again, the wide out to the right side.
Thing about
everybody else is packed in.
I think the offense is susceptible to the fumble.
And it's a give to the fullback, and he's got plenty of running room as he gets it. They've come this way, too, a couple of times, so they're mixing it up, but basically tackle to tackle, power football, and they're moving the Maroons back. And here back to throw. Mitchell hangs it out high and overthrows the intended receiver. In fact, the man closest to it
almost got there.
He just floated it out there and hoped that his end could run under it. Brown is wide to the near side this time as a flanker, and it's a pitch back to the left, or to the right, rather. And again, Mike Lee, 70 and a junior, so he's come on and has run effectively in this early series for Taylorville. Big third down play for them. Mitchell back, looks to throw. Going to be that screen pass, and he threw it. It's an incomplete pass, but they can do on the 4th and 1. Donaldson comes wide to the right for the defense. He'll be one-on-one with Chris Brown. And it's a give up the middle. And still on his feet, the ball carrier, but stopped short of the first down. I believe it was Leach again, stopped just short of the 15. So he picked up 6 at least there. Maroons' offense is on. They've got about 10 guys stacked up within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage. Hartridge gives to the first man, breaking to the secondary, open O'Dell at the 40. He's at the 50, being chased at the 40, the 35, the 30, down to the 20, the 10, touchdown! And O'Dell burst through. One man was chasing, but couldn't get him. And the Maroons to the line of scrimmage for the extra point. They come up and now are going to switch into the kick formation. Be John McKeegan. Hartridge with the high snap. He gets it down. The kick is up, and it is no good. It is wide to the right. A high snap.
Who do you look to when selling your home or full-time salesman?
Harmon's Health Mart and Oblong, your ComvaCare Services agency.
Here's the run-up. The kick rolls dead again at about the 22. It's picked up and nowhere to go for Brett Scarcelli as he's greeted right there. Going to get it back around the 25, 27-yard line. Yeah, that offensive left side. Troy Urton, Dan Richard cleaned house over there, didn't they? Well, that had to make Urton feel good getting a start at that left side. And it's a give, and the Maroons defense looks to be a bit fired up here, too. Going to be tough, and then bingo, one play, and you're behind. Same set for the Tornadoes. A wide out to the right side. Mitchell rolls, looks to throw. It's an option. He pitches back, and the ball carrier turns it upfield. That would be Bruns. If football players out there, they are going to adjust to what the other guy does and shut that down. That's my prediction at this point. Mitchell.
Ball's loose.
The ball is loose. It's a fumble, and the ball.
Boland came out with it.
Aaron Boland's got the football, the Maroons, and he recovered it at the 20. And they put another one up quick here. These Taylorville kids are really going to have to pull themselves up psychologically.
Another fumble.
And another fumble. If the Tornadoes get it back, that will have a couple of Taylorville players. They end on the right side. Jeff Blacker, tight end on the left side. Full house backfield. And it's a give up the middle to Baxter. He bounces off one man, and the guy gets a hold of his shirt tail, and that's his first carry tonight. Gets a half dozen there. 2:10 left to go in the quarter. Robinson facing at third and 5.
Baxter in motion.
Baxter comes in motion to the right side. It's Trueblood up the middle, and he's going to score. He's at the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Complete. Left in the first quarter, and we'll see an extra point attempt. McKeegan is on. The Maroons are going to go for 2, and they get it as Trueblood of nothing. We'll be back with another Maroon kickoff in just a minute. Chance to celebrate a victory there after the game tonight. Kickoff goes wide to the left side and out of bounds this time for Robinson because this was going to be a big early season game. Taylorville first and 10 at the 35, so that was an option that they had. They could take it at the 35 where it went out of bounds or make Robinson kick it over again. And Mitchell gives to his first man, the fullback through, and he's got some pretty good running room. Takes it up.
Really were, and it just they just fizzled right there when the kid wanted to put it up.
Bouchon back in at the fullback, so he's apparently alternating Bouchon and Leach at that position. I formation with Bruns, the tailback, and it is the fullback, and he breaks to the secondary and all the way to the Robinson 45, replacing Craig Wiseman, and Coach Don Taylor is right here waiting for Wiseman, wants to talk to him a little bit about the way the defense is being played up. Put the ball in play. Right out to the near side is Scarcelli. There's a mosquito. How about that? They got, I thought all of them would have drowned last week. And the second down carry is stopped Cosby Field. It's Robinson 14 and the Taylorville Tornadoes nothing. Then after a fumble recovery, Trueblood going in from 23 yards out. Quarterback's Tony Mitchell. The I formation behind him again to give to the fullback, and he's got the first down, I believe, as he takes it to the 35. And we haven't shown the ability to stop him in this kind of a situation yet in the ballgame. And it's a quarterback sneak, and Mitchell gets 3 or 4. We'll see what is the call. So the ability to throw it much yet, but we'll see. They do go into a passing type formation as they've got wide outs on both sides.
It's a punt.
Yeah, they are going to kick it. Flag is down at the snap, and they do punt it. And the ball is going to roll dead down inside the 10, around the 5-yard line.
Have a legal procedure on Taylorville.
We got a procedure. We'll surely have.
A little
wasn't really. To the line of scrimmage. And in punt formation, the snap is a good one, and the kick is a good one. Right down the middle, Trueblood comes up and makes the catch and is hit in his tracks. But it's out at around the 21-yard line. So the punt was about 25 yards to that 5-yard penalty.
You know, Trueblood acted
on the field. This is their poorest position of the night with 10-10 to go. And Hartridge gives up the middle to
8 total yards. Led the way for the Maroons last week.
Wide out to the right side for Robinson is Justin Stone. And the full house wishbone backfield. The Baxter breaks the wishbone, comes to the right. They give it to Odell going to the right side. He's up over the 30 to the 31-yard. Robinson went 84 yards for a score. just short of the first down by inches. So it'll be 3rd and a little bit. Same offensive set for the Maroons. And it's a give up the middle to Baxter, and he's got the first down as he's out to the 38.
3 rushes now for 15 yards for Baxter.
Just over 9 minutes to play in the first half. 14-0 in this Apollo Conference opener for both. And Trueblood goes in motion to the right side. Hartreach to throw. Puts it out to Trueblood. Tries to juke his way past the defender, but can't get away and is stopped and thrown back on the completed pass. 2nd down and 9 for the Maroons. Wide out at the near side. Tight end on the right side is Jeff Blacker. And it's a give to Odell. He's got that running room again. He's got a first down as he takes
2.5 yards a carry right now.
Wide-outs both ways, and we've got the wishbone broken with the halfbacks on the wings. And Justin Stone moves in a couple of steps. He still has a split end. And it's Hartreach on a pitch, an option to Trueblood, and he hurdles over the defender, but and defensively. Here's Baxter inside the 45 first half. This is no huddle offense. You just have to really enjoy it as you sit and watch it. A reserve comes in. He didn't even go into the huddle. He just goes. Here's Baxter breaking to the clear at the 35, the 30, 25, 20, 15. He's hit and brought down inside the 10 near the 5-yard line. Kids that can run the football, they all run it hard, and all can take it most anywhere on the field. It's Odell to the right side, and he's down inside the 5 and chopped down. Fusion. They don't know who they want on the field for the defensive set, and they weren't set, and Trueblood gets the football, and he hurdles to near the goal line. He stopped at about the 1. And about a foot needed for the first down.
Well, it's Baxter's turn to score.
Yeah, the others have. Taylorville, a total timeout. Brent Parker's in at the right tackle spot. Troy Urton on the left side. What a job they're doing. And Baxter goes in motion to the right side. They give it to Trueblood. And a fumble. And Taylorville will bring it out to sneak there. I don't think anybody's going to stop Hartreach from a foot away. Hopefully we'll learn something that you got to hang on to it. You got to finish off the drive. Taylorville to the line of scrimmage. And the second man through carries out a good fake, but the fullback was, there are not a lot of empty seats in the stands here, Mike.
Good crowd.
And lining, a lot of folks enjoy standing along the fence. Here's a pitch back to Chris Brown. Tries to turn the left end, and he doesn't do it. Got about a yard.
The Maroon backs on offense.
Well, that's a lineman chasing that back there, too, you know. We've got some quickness and some size and strength in these kids. And it's a draw play and nothing going. Back to the line of scrimmage comes Brown. Mike Leach is the punter. He's kicked it pretty well for Taylorville. It's a good snap to him. He's at about the 15, gets the kickoff. This doesn't get this one very high. It's at about the 45. Picked up by Odell at the 40, back to the 45, hit hard, and we're going to see a being call against the...
This is the number, so that is
Trueblood. Timeout a moment ago. Now Robinson's got the ball back at their own 25-yard line. Just 3.5 minutes left here in the first half. Here's a pitch on the option to Trueblood. He turns it upfield over the 30, still on his feet, and almost broke the tackle. And Blood,
you got to like that call. He comes back with the kid that fumbled on the goal line and gets that out of the way.
Here's Odell, the right side, turns it outside at the 40, the 45, at midfield, 45, 40, and he's driven out of bounds. They're going to reach about 100, or rather about 20, almost 30 yards, 24 yards of carry. Yeah. First and 10 Maroons at the Taylorville 47.
Baxter.
And Baxter up the middle. He's to the 40. He's on his feet at the 35 and bounced hard.
57 yards. And the yardage getting impressive here for Robinson.
Taylorville's got to wonder what happened here. But still, they're only down 14-0, so that's not out of it.
Good thing they keyed on this game. Think what would have happened if they hadn't.
Right. Baxter moves up to a tight end spot on the right side. Hartreach goes to Trueblood, and Trueblood is grabbed and brought down after a gain of just a couple that time. Second down with 8. Clock becoming a factor. We're down to 2:05, and the Maroons 33 yards away from the goal line. They'd like to get another one on the board, I suspect, before. Here's a fake up the middle, a pitch to Odell, and he's down inside the 25, about the 24, very close to that.
8th first down for the Maroons, all rushing here tonight.
Double wides to the near side. Hartreach pitches it back, and it is Trueblood, turns the corner, 20, down to the 10, the 5, and touchdown. Robinson, 39. That's Trueblood's second touchdown of the night. 24-yard run.
23 was the first one.
And the Maroons going for 2, and it's Trueblood carrying it in. So Coach Terry wrote, so Trueblood with a substantial offensive night going. Their yardage came in, too. Here's Robinson's run-up and the kickoff, and it's a good one down the middle, inside the 15, where Brown takes it back to the 25 and to the 30, and fights hard. It's brought down at that latter half of the season. But in the first half, I think we're all wondering, did we have anybody who could kick a point? And it's a give up the middle.
He's loose.
And the ball carrier has got a first down.
Hanging out there.
Hanging right over the field. Really, hanging right down at the ground and just drifting ever so slowly to the south. And Bouchon again carries, and this time just a couple of 3 yards. Runs right here. They've acknowledged that they can't do that. Throw it into that fog or that smoke there, something may happen.
Yeah.
And it's a pitch back to Leach, who just came on. He gets it to the 5th on that now, and they're almost through it. But, as it heads from north to south. Waiting for it to clear out a little bit. Now they say, let's go ahead and play football.
Maybe we'll have the Ruski here, you think?
I don't know. I doubt it. Robinson might score on it if they did it. Here's a procedure penalty at the half, with Robinson leading 22-0. Mitchell pitches it, and it's just a sweep to the right. Nothing fancy there. And the play is buried for no good. Well, we're to the line of scrimmage. Nothing different on the offensive set. A split end to the left side. That's it.
Halfback
high formation. Yeah, we've got some people pretty deep, and they're just going to give it to the fullback Leach. He fumbles the football, and it's out of bounds. Jim Pat Odell recovered it. So there was a fumble recovery there. If so, you'll it'll be tough.
I believe they'll be up when we get there. We got them a couple of times last year. You got to figure they won us.
Here's the run-up and the kickoff. And Robinson brings it back. And the man on the return is Ryan Bryant. Had him back in the offense.
He's at the middle linebacker spot for Taylorville. And still trying to get the headgear squared away. You see that?
We're just short of the 40-yard line. Robinson's out, and here's a quick pitch to Odell. He's at the 40 and is hitting right forward to
5-yard run.
And an official's timeout is called for equipment adjustment. Everything's all set, and we're ready to go. Hartreach to throw. Big pressure from the backside. Wide open down the sideline. But about 5 yards overthrown. Well, you saw the heat coming from the backside on Hartreach. He had to throw it when he did. Here's a pitch back to Trueblood. He's hit. He fumbles, but I think recovers it back at the 36-yard line. He was punt formation. Ball is at the 36. Jacob Baxter averaged a little over 37 per kick last week against Lawrenceville in punt formation for the first time tonight. Here's a whistle, and the official linesman head. Unsportsmanlike conduct it is. Taylor and 16 left to play in the first half. Signs in from the sideline. We've got the halfbacks on the wing in the slot. We've got double wides here. Odell comes in motion in front of the fullback. Now he cuts it upfield. Hartreach looks to throw, puts it out to Odell, but it's overthrown. And
play like that, his team comes out after halftime, plays tough, serious defensively, and he lets them down by not being able to control his emotion. Robinson come right back and stick it in here and really break their back.
Second down and 10. Odell goes in motion to the left. Hartreach fakes up the middle, pass down over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That's he's 1 for 4 now for just the 1 yard.
0 for 3 this half, and none of the 3 have been anywhere near the receiver. So he's just certainly not on target at all. It's a give to the fullback Baxter on the
try to
with
pick
the
up
clock running and 9:20 left.
Caper.
It's a snap to the short back, and it's not going to work. The Maroons do not pick up the first down. Over at the 42-yard line. So they're 58 yards away. So I think that's showing some confidence in your defense to not go into a punt situation there. And here's some gained on the play.
They have a legal procedure, I think, on Taylorville. They both back.
So they had 2 shots at getting 10 yards. Now they got 3 shots at getting 15. Tony Mitchell is the quarterback, and he takes the snap, and he had trouble getting out from center on that one and gave it to Brad Brunty spot. And here at the near side is Donaldson. And back to throw, Mitchell. He puts it down over the middle, and it's intercepted by Donaldson at the 45. He's at the 35, the 30, and down to the 25-yard line. Mike Donaldson, well, he was just waiting. He turned it 15, about almost a couple of seasons. 2 3/4 seasons, I guess. We add this one to it. Here's a give to Baxter, and he's down to the 20-yard line on cut of 6 yards on the play. This will be 2nd and 4. Stone is wide to the left side. And again, the wishbone set in the backfield. The offensive line now down, and the snap from Null. And it's a give to Baxter, and he's hit and battles out of one tackler's arms and takes it in a handled snap. I mean, any pure running play.
Baxter's carried 9 times for 76 yards here as we're halfway through the 3rd quarter.
Wideouts on both sides this trip. Stone to the left, Fox to the right. Trueblood up the middle. He explodes down to the 10, the 5, and is dragged down at about the 2-yard line. Acceleration here in this game tonight. Just hits the hole so quickly. 1st and goal to go for the Maroons. Robinson hoping to pick up the first score of the second half. Just under 6 minutes to play in the 3rd. And the Maroons up 22-0. They go up into a tight running formation. Baxter, the fullback, gets it, and he's still battling, and the whistle sounds, and he's still running. Gets it with 5:24. They never did really get him down, Mike, did they? I mean, he wouldn't quit on it. Here's a fake to Baxter, and it's a touchdown. I'm not sure who carried it in. We'll shift to the kick formation, or try to run it for a pair. We'll see. Hartridge is under the quarterback. Now they are going to shift into the kicking formation. McKeegan, the snap is very high, and Hartridge throws it into the end zone. It's caught, and it'll be a 2-point conversion after all. I don't think it was flipped from center. Brad Gray, well, he knows where to go. Here's McKeegan's run-up and the kickoff, and he gets it end over end down the middle, taken on the hop at about the 17-yard line by Leach, back to the 20, the 25, and spins forward to maybe the 26-yard line. So Taylorville.
They've had it kicked to him several times. Must be something they do a lot.
Wide to the right, and Mitchell back to throw on the first down, and it is underthrown. The over to the left. Wiseman and Bolin the tackles, Applegate the nose guard. Well, we've actually got 6 men down up front on that particular play. Ball carrier got through a shirt tackle.
Someone told me, and I don't want to say it, I'm not 100% sure now.
Yeah, we'll have to check on that. I think that's a nice little addition to the color and the atmosphere and the sound of autumn and football. And runs again the ball carrier, and I think he's got the first down. 30-0 the score. Robinson leading Taylorville. Last year at Taylorville, 33-12 was the final score. Here's a pitch to Bruns, comes on the right side, and Donaldson gets in, makes the initial cut, and then got some help from the inside, but it was a 5-yard gain in the meantime. The second down play with the wideout on the right side in Chris Brown. And it's a give to Bruns again. He goes to the right side, and he doesn't get anything this time. To posting their second win in as many games here in the young season. Junior quarterback Tony Mitchell, a pitch back to Leach. He turns the corner and gets it out to the... If they can hang on here and do it tonight, no reason to think that won't happen.
I don't think they have to worry about hanging on.
Mitchell back to throw on the 4th down. He's got his receiver, and it'll be a first down. And all at the Robinson 49. Their 8th first down tonight. And Mitchell gives on a draw to Leach, and Leach works it for 3, maybe 4 yards, but they haven't come back with that attitude at all. They've played hard in the second half. And it's the fullback.
Less than 20 seconds left here in the third quarter, probably the last play.
And it's a give to Bouchon, and he doesn't make it.
Wow.
He's hit. Fourth quarter of play, the score, Robinson's Maroons. Since then, not much. They are in Robinson territory now with a 4th and 1 at the 40. See what they do on the play. It's fumbled. Ball is loose, and Robinson's got it either way. Well, they did not pick up a first down, but but we may start seeing some of the reserves in some selected spots. It's a give behind right guard.
Up for about a 3-yard gain.
Maroons have got about 7 offensive linemen that alternate in there, so they've got some depth in case somebody would be slowed up with an injury. A couple of guys that seen a lot of playing time should be able to step right in. There's Baxter in the offensive line for the Maroons, so he's in.
They see a pass here.
Getting a bit of experience there. 3rd with 4 needed for the first down. How about a give to Jim Pat Odell and a plunge that he's going to be stopped. 2 men with over 100 tonight then, right? Or
just one.
One, okay.
2 in the 80s, though. Here's somebody going to get a bunch.
Yeah, here's True Blood. He's going to get caught from behind and brought down at about the 19-yard line.
True Blood, 12 carries, 112 yards.
And fattens up the stats, doesn't it? 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Again, deep in Taylorville territory. And it's Hartridge rolling through. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Blacker all by himself. Touchdown. Man was the game tonight. For whatever reason, I'm not going to get into it.
Well, they were keying on it.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I mean, it's the general procedure that teams will trade films of your last game or 2, if whatever the case. And Taylorville refused to trade a film with Robinson. The extra point is no good. It's wide to the right. So the teams come back and be back with another kickoff.
Have you checked out the
kickoff? And it's end over end down the middle and taken in the air this time at about the 18 by Bruns, and a solo tackle, and it's put on by, it looks like most of the first unit still on the field for the Maroons. And here's a pitch, an option, and cutting inside Riggins and then being swarmed under at the 26-yard line. Kids are the kind that really like to get in and just hit people. 2nd down, and the give and a gain of 2 to the 29-yard line, comfortably in front. Robinson with 6 men up in the line of scrimmage, actually 7 is that outside linebacker on the left. And here's a pass down and incomplete. Pressure was put on Mitchell, and coach saying, what the heck, whether we get beat 36-0 or 42 or 44. Yeah, now they put Leach back in front formation. And nearly snap it over his head, but he's got it. No rush from the Maroons. They come back. Fair catch signaled for, and a diving catch made by Odell, yards. The Maroons still haven't punted. The defensive unit getting a round of applause as they come off. The freshman will get his first snap at the varsity level, and he gives up in the signal, and he barks it out now, running the no-huddle offense that the Maroons have run very efficiently the last couple of years. And a fumble as he faked it to McKeegan. The ball popped loose, and Taylorville covers. A number of offensive players were newcomers. The Nathan Fiska, Taylorsville's offense with the ball right at the 50-yard line. And it's Bouchon, the fullback, carrying, and he drives hard and departing early. And they've got to be pleased if they're Robinson fans headed out that way anyway. Mitchell gives on a draw, and it draws a crowd. And doesn't draw any started. They were still plugging away and showing some spark and some desire, but now it's Mitchell back to throw. Down over the middle, and it's caught by Hamrick, and he's got the first down. And he's still on his feet and down near the 35-yard line. Undoubtedly, they'd like to shut the door and keep that whitewash up there. There's a certain amount of pride in A defensive unit getting a shutout. Likewise, an offensive unit avoiding it, I guess. Here's Bruns coming back. He's not going to go anywhere as Jeff King cuts off the drive. And we've got Leach at the up-back spot now. And back to throw is Mitchell. We're going to try a screen, and it's incomplete. He overshot. Third down and 15. Again, the I formation with Brown and Leach. And again, back to throw. It's down over the middle, and it is.
Yes, I don't
know whether it's an interception or not.
I think so.
All right. Okay, we'll give it. Didn't see anybody release. Parker in at quarterback once again. And gives to Rhinesmith, who's running now from the offensive backfield. Chad Ayers gained some experience here to give him a chance at least to advance the football. Wishbone set, double tight end, and to give to the second man, and he's dropped for a loss on the play. In fact, they're the two wideouts. Got a wide receiver each way. Again, the full house backfield set, the wishbone set, with Parker at the quarterback spot. He calls out the play. Takes the snap. Fakes and pitches it to the near side, and Fiskus, I believe, aims only to snap it to the short man. One time they picked up a first down, one time they did not. Timeout requested here. He likes here in this one tonight. Baxter stands back at the 15. Now drops back a couple of more yards. Around the 13-yard line. Null is the center. Will snap it to him. It's a good snap. And Baxter gets the foot on it. It's a high spiral and taken at the 44-yard line. And the man down with the initial contact was Calvin Fox. He got down, got a hold of an ankle, and held on. So it will be Taylorville 1-1. And a pitch back to Leach, and he turns the corner and gets it near the 50-yard line. The coach is already there, so he's happy to see this one safely tucked away. Mitchell back to throw to the left flat. It is caught, and Donaldson makes the tackle.
We'll be taking care of you.
For your home, auto, business, life, or health insurance, let J. Spencer Woodworth Insurance do the shopping for you. We'll save you time and worry.
When you need insurance, let us shop for you.
J. Spencer.
This may be the last play of the ball game here. Taylorville, of course, going to go for it. 47 yards away from a score. And Mitchell gives it to his fullback. And he, I don't think, even got the first down. Applegate made the stop. And the final score, the Robinson Maroons 30.